What if you are left on a small boat in the middle of the ocean for 14 months, and the control of that boat is not in your hands? Neither you will be able to contact the outside world, nor you will be able to see the face of any human being for 14 months. There is neither a roof to sleep on, nor flat ground to sleep on. There is no food to eat, and no water to drink. The only thing is the blue sea spread far and wide, full of storms. Will you be able to survive in such circumstances? Just imagining it gives goosebumps. That how will someone be able to survive in such terrible conditions? But in this video, we will know about a person who got lost inadvertently in the Pacific Ocean and had to face such circumstances even without wanting to. Do you know that if all of the land present on the Earth is added together, the Pacific Ocean is 3 times bigger than that? If someone gets lost in this ocean here, then there are very less chances of finding him. There was a fisherman living in Mexico. He was earning a living for his family by fishing in the Pacific Ocean. Like every day, on 17th of November 2012, he went to the sea to catch fish with a friend. The boat in which they were going to catch fish was only 7 meters long. There was no roof above it, and there was no room in it. Both the fishermen already knew that a storm was going to hit the sea, yet they took a risk, and they went towards the Pacific Ocean, 120 kilometers away from the shore. They took the risk in the greed of earning more money. At 1 o'clock in the night, both of them got caught in the storm. Due to the storm, they cut the nets laid for fishing and started rowing the boat towards the shore. For 6 hours, they continuously rowed the boat towards the shore, and they were just 24 kilometers away from the shore, and they could see the peaks of the mountains on the land. But then the engine of their boat broke down. They had a radio through which they told their situation to their boss. The boss promised to send help to rescue them. But the radio battery ran out and they lost contact with the outside world. Imagine how frustrated they must have been at that time. Their boss sent a search team to find them, and they tried to find them for 4 days, but they were not found. And giving up, their boss stopped looking for them. There was only blue sea in front of them in all 4 directions, and in such a large sea, the boat was very small, which was not possible to find from the sky. They did not even have any device through which they could send a signal and ask for help. In such a situation, their food was fish, turtles, and seabirds. They found plastic bottles floating in the sea, which they collected, and whenever it rained, they would store rainwater in those bottles. But when it did not rain, they had to quench their thirst mostly by drinking the blood of turtles or by drinking their own urine. Imagine how they must have felt as they went through their day in a small box, passing the time by fishing, talking to each other, crying, laughing, and hoping someone would find them. 4 months passed by, but no one found them. A few days later, Jose's friend lost hope of living and stopped eating and drinking. 4 months later, he died. Now, Jose was alone in the vast ocean. 4 days after his friend's death, Alvaranga also thought of committing suicide. But then Alvaranga tried to fight for life and kept surviving in some way or the other to keep himself alive. About 8 months later, a cargo ship passed by. Alvaranga stood up and made signals, but the ship went straight ahead, and no one paid attention to Alvaranga. Think about how that moment must have been when the moment he was waiting for months came, and no one paid attention to him, and he was left alone in the sea again. What a frustrating time it must have been for him. Jose covered a distance of 8,000 kilometers in 11 months. Finally, in January 2014, he saw coconuts and flying birds and realized that land was near. He tried to reach an island by swimming and stepped on land after 438 days. There he saw a house and knocked on the door of the house. It was one of the most beautiful moments when he met a person after so many months. If he had missed that island too, he would have got land only after 5,000 kilometers, and it would have taken him 240 more days to reach there. He came home and wrote a book about his journey. Knowingly or unknowingly, Alvaranga made a record of staying in the sea for 438 days, which no human being would want to break. No matter how difficult the conditions are, if we keep our hope and efforts going, then success will definitely be achieved one day. No matter how far the destination is, but by gradually increasing the effort, it will be achieved one day. Friends, if you like this video, then like it and subscribe to the channel for such interesting videos. Also press the bell icon.